Hello, I'm Mary Kurek, and I've built a pretty unique business. You see, I've turned my network into an international business development company with some pretty amazing benefits. In the spaces that I serve, I've become the recognized go-to for people who need the right network for their projects. My clients are global diplomats, world-class innovators, investors, international nonprofit leaders, business developers as well, and even royals. And I can honestly say, as an impact entrepreneur, I do well by doing good, and I absolutely love it. I want to share with you what I've learned to help those of you who have launched companies based on supporting other people. If you're a business or a personal coach, entrepreneur, innovator, or even another business developer, I not only have something I want you to learn, I may also want to end up collaborating with you when it comes to business development opportunities. I want you to unlearn some things first, though. These will be things about networking that will help you more easily secure contracts, partnerships, board opportunities, and more. It's not really complicated, but it does take some skill and is the reason I've designed this course for you. To be clear, I'm not talking about becoming a referral or an affiliate agent or anything similar. So stay tuned to the end of this short video because I'm going to share a free little training session with you that will have you thinking differently about your network and how it can greatly enhance your business and unexpectedly your personal life as well. I'll provide you with some real examples in a moment, but let me introduce you to my network. See, I'm the founder and president of Frontrunners Development, and for the last 16 years, I've been building a curated global network of world-class innovators in all areas of tech, education, health, and economic development. In my network, you'll find nonprofit and academic leaders like the Gates Foundation, World Health Organization, United Nations, Harvard, Johns Hopkins, and diplomats like ambassadors, foreign dignitaries, and even White House committee appointees. A few years ago is when my networking became relationship building and started evolving into a business that creates pretty amazing impact for others and also makes me and my bank account pretty happy. You can learn to create the same for yourself, and I know it will improve your business substantially with a consistent flow of people who will be significant to your growth. It all starts with one key action. See, we all know that networking is really not the favorite task for most entrepreneurs, and that's why there's a bit of a mindset shift to make here, and I'll help you with that. So let's get to the free training part of this video. Here's what you'll discover in the next few minutes. The 3 top mistakes you're likely making in your current networking efforts. The one thing you are probably missing that you need to make networking easier for yourself. And how much even one good new member of your network can mean to your business and how it can impact your personal life as well. And of course, I'll toss in a few of my own success stories. So as a coach, entrepreneur, innovator, or business developer, what your business comes down to is helping others, right? Providing a solution and creating some impact. You deserve the opportunity to do it bigger, better, and easier, right? The results you can gain from converting your network into a higher functioning part of your business will astound you. You will get offers to serve on boards or as ambassadors. I've been recruited to 5 global organizations. You will become aware and be offered new opportunities like asked to moderate a panel for the Silicon Valley chapter of the world's largest international women's economic organization. You can expect to be introduced to people similar to those you've already attracted, like when a former US congressman in my network introduced me to another former US congressman who signed me on to a team for a multi-million-dollar economic development project. Or the UK-based businesswoman who introduced me to her UK or US-based business partner in the healthcare space, who signed me to a consulting contract. The benefits from that one introduction have multiplied as new business connections continue to surface. So if you're starting to get excited just a little bit because you can visualize what you can do with a network like that, well, pretty great, huh? But there are some mistakes you're likely making that are blocking your networking efforts right now and your pathway to greater success. So I want to share the top 3 that I see. Number 1, you are confusing networking with marketing. Networking is relationship building, plain and simple. It isn't selling, it isn't uncomfortable, and when done right, it's easy and natural. When it is uncomfortable, you're not presenting yourself very well. It's awkward, and you aren't the only one that feels that. Okay. You need to change your mindset from viewing networking as a necessary evil to realizing what you are building is the best business tool you'll ever have. And it's worth investing in from a professional and a personal standpoint to do it right. So number two, you have become your own roadblock. I've been there, so I know that when you can't figure out how to start a conversation with someone, you will avoid doing it. You may feel shy about instigating conversations with people you don't know. In my career, I've worked with former professional athletes, authors, and dignitaries, people who you know have been in front of a camera and have had to speak in front of hundreds, but networking seems to be an issue for them. So if this is you, you're not alone, but you do need to realize that there are ways to network that won't cause you an anxiety attack. Okay? And one of those ways is what helped me to build a curated community of well over 500 innovators and pros. I call them frontrunners in more than 75 countries to date. I've had a personal conversation with each of them over the last several years. I know them, and I can honestly say I've enjoyed it, and I still do. You can too. Remember, I've evolved into a business developer, so it's what I do, but this can easily fit into your schedule and your current business, where it will only bring greater value and benefit to you. You need to replace the idea of networking with relationship building and begin focusing on the interests of those with whom you wish a relationship. And be genuine about it. It takes the pressure off of everyone and quickly builds trust. And that leads to number three. You don't have a conversation starter, a reason for connecting with people that doesn't sound too personal or like a sales pitch. You need what I call a vehicle that allows you to easily make connections and generate conversations. Those conversations are rich with potential for engagement as you learn their interests, directions, gaps, and even opportunities that they may have for you. Some people use webinars, magazines, and social media clubs, but they aren't really developing relationships that with the people that they attract. They could be looking to boost numbers or to provide a platform for people just to network with each other, which is fine if that's what they want to do. But there is a means that I've found and improved upon that serves me well because it allows me to engage people at a stakeholder and decision maker level. And these are the types of people generally working on large scale projects. You still my heart. That's what I love. That presents a fertile ground for exploring for exploring a potential partnership for myself or a client. So it's no secret that, I publish a media platform, it's international, where I interview what I call front runners. It's my vehicle. The protocols for how I conduct the interviews and utilize the platform as a business development tool, and more details about getting around other mistakes are delivered in my course. But I can say that just one good interaction that becomes a business relationship can be worth more than $25,000 on a contract, and much more than that, depending on how you are contracted. That's an idea of what one good relationship in your network can bring to your business. But let's talk about personal for a minute. About 2 years ago, my husband was diagnosed with a disease that included a life-ending prognosis. It was one of my front runners, one of the people I had interviewed a few years ago, who had a treatment solution that helped to turn the disease around for my husband, helping to save his life. There's just no way you can put a monetary value to that. So the bottom line here is an incredible network will provide you with all kinds of benefits if you know how to build and use it. I don't struggle with networking, and you shouldn't either. So I've talked just a bit about mistakes or problems that you would, normally see with people, and ones that I see anyway that are most prevalent with people that I work with. But there's more. Usually you run across people who are not skilled in networking techniques. They don't know how to attract the right types of people to help them expand. They don't understand the vital need for most businesses today to get global, or how to manage cultural differences. They don't know how to maintain a strong curated network that can become a business unto itself. And they don't know how to value their time and charge accordingly. They think they aren't important or big enough to reach higher levels of contacts, and they feel overwhelmed. Their drive level is not consistent. They're stressed out or they lack support. Even worse, they have trouble maintaining their passion and motivation. That's a death nail right there. And here's the one big thing: they lack follow through. And we all know there's more of these types of mistakes. I created this course on how to create a business development consultancy because I didn't have training for what I do. I learned the tough way. But now my clients are telling me, you're like magic. I'm so grateful for what you do. You're a networking queen. Well, I'm not the queen of anything. Okay. I've just learned to do what really is natural to do. Takes a little unlearning of bad habits and adding some skill, but once you get it, you're golden. And your clients, business partners, and your network will tell you so and help you expand. So the course I've designed for you is a solution that you've been waiting for. Whether you wish to add business development into your company model or you're needing to skill yourself up to advance your business or innovative projects, you need to know that the process I've learned and what I will teach you isn't rocket science. If you possess a genuine interest in other people and their success, you already have the key thing that you need to get started. The rest happens with me as your guide. I've been professionally trained as a business coach, and I've authored a business networking book endorsed by the national CEO of the American Business Women's Association. I never came to realize the success that I envisioned with any of that. And I could not have ever dreamed how crazy amazing my business is right now. So I'm inviting you to have a courtesy chat to explore whether or not this course is a fit for you. After all, since networking is relationship building, why not start ours now, right? So just click the button below. I'm looking forward to meeting you.